HighLevel's done it again. They've included a new feature in their platform for people and companies that send out emails to their customers or even prospects to now allow you to manage your preferences for which emails that you actually send out instead of doing strictly straight unsubscribe from all of the emails that you may have. Now, you might be asking yourself, why is this important? Why do I care? If you're doing multiple email campaigns to your customers, let's just say that you have a newsletter that you send out to keep people updated regarding your business or your business genre, whatever it is, but you also have like promotions. You might have a new promotion that you're sending out to get some new business this month. It could be a digital product. It could be a service. It doesn't really matter. But you might have a separate email that you send out to your list saying, hey, we have 30% off of fall leaf removals or something like that. The problem that you've always had is if you're sending out multiple emails, the way HighLevel has been set up currently is it just has an unsubscribe. So if people don't want to get any one of those emails, they could just simply unsubscribe and then they don't get any of them. Now you have an actual preferences area where HighLevel has included. Now, again, this is a new early feature. There are some limitations, and I'm going to show you what those are in this video here. But just they have preferences now where you can create different categories of emails that you send out, and then people can now unsubscribe from certain categories, but still get the other emails. So if you send out newsletters, you might send out new promotions, you might send out new services that you, if they don't want the promotions, then they could just simply go into manage their preferences. And once they manage their preferences, they could simply select, do not send me any more of the promotions in that category, but still keep the newsletters and the new services that you have, just as an example. So that's a really cool feature that HighLevel has now included in the platform, because I know a lot of people have even tried to break up their email communication into multiple different sub-accounts just so that that doesn't happen, so that they can have one for newsletters, one for so forth. So this really solves a lot of problems, but let me show you how this works. Okay, so once you're inside of HighLevel, the first thing that you need to do is go into your settings area and set up the actual categories that you want to get configured inside of your business. So here we're going to go to settings. We're going to come down. There's a new menu option. If I'm trying to blow this up, it's called Preference Management Hub right here. Now, here's where you can have, this is pretty cool, show the update preferences with the unsubscribe in the footer. Now, let me just take a second and help you understand. For probably a year or two now, HighLevel has always been compliant with sending out emails, meaning inside of your settings, the unsubscribe feature has always been turned on by default in all of the sub-accounts that you create, so that anytime you send an email, there's always an unsubscribe link at the bottom. Now, checking this right here now says unsubscribe from the list, and it actually creates a manage preferences link. So you could still unsubscribe, but you could go through and manage your preferences and actually unsubscribe from certain categories. So that is pretty cool, and I definitely recommend turning that on. Otherwise, nobody's going to be able to get to this thing, and it's not going to work very well to begin with. Quite frankly, I don't know why they made it a toggle switch. It should just be, do you want to turn this feature on or not? That kind of thing. So anyway, here are some of the things that we have. Now, I'm going to show you, I don't have answers for all of these because this is still a new feature, but one of them is the default. Now, this default type of thing, this is just says one-on-one. I don't know the name for this, but typically you should be able to come over here and click on these dots and check and edit or change some things like you can here where it says edit or archive. But for some reason, whatever they've got as default, I cannot change the name one-on-one, and it's always going to be there as a default. I can't delete it. I can't rename it. So that's just something that's going to end up being there. So I don't know if they're going to end up removing that or not, but I don't really see the point to it myself. But here are two things that I actually created here, and I did this just to help out with this, but one of them is called HighLevel Features. Hey, if I'm sending out an email letting all the people know that, like all my affiliates know that, hey, there's a new HighLevel feature coming out, check it out, or check out my video on the YouTube regarding that particular feature. Or if you even want to do things like newsletters. Now, if you wanted to, you can come in here and create a new subscription type. It's not hard. Just simply come in here and you can just type whatever you want and save it. I'm not going to do anything here. I think 2 is enough to help understand how this is, but you would create your categories here. And then once you create your categories, then you would assign the emails that you send out to that particular category. Okay. So this right here is pretty straightforward. You come in here, set this up. Now, here are some limitations. that I'm going to specify here. Here's some of the things that I had to contact support because, again, this is a new feature. There are no help documents on this stuff yet. If they are, they're strictly internal and so forth. So right now, if you ever come into your contacts area, and let me just see, looks like it's pausing here. But if you ever go into your contacts area, the category feature that I'm talking about here has not been published in all areas that you can send emails yet. So what I mean by that is I have my own personal contact record here. This is the only thing that I've done here. And if you open this up and I just have an email configured, I'm going to come down here and send this email. But right here inside of the email, and let me move myself over so you can see this better. So here you see that you've got the same type of email set up inside the CRM that you always have. However, inside of here, there is no way to select a category. Okay. So there's no way to select that. Now, because there's no way to select a category, there's no way for HighLevel to know what category this person is in and so forth whenever they unsubscribe. So I'll get to that in a little bit, but here, this is one of the areas where I would imagine there would be some sort of a toolbar button down here at the bottom for categories or assign a category or something like that. But I was informed that this is a new feature and they only have this new category feature in one location that I'm going to show you where it is, and all the rest of them are not. Now, here's one of the cool things that was updated. Inside of the contact record, there is, if you go into the D&D, do not disturb or whatever you want to call it, there is now email subscription status. So if you click on this, you now can see that this is preferences. So now there's not just one D&D, one checkbox for an email. Once you turn this feature on, there's all of these features and you could determine which one somebody has unsubscribed to and so forth using this. So again, before it was just unsubscribe, the email had a checkbox next to it, and then you couldn't send emails to anybody. Now you see that there's a specific subscription status, so you can go in if somebody did want to unsubscribe and select which category they do not want to receive moving forward. So that is an enhancement that they have included inside of the contact record. I did want to show you where that was exactly. Let's talk about how you would actually send this out. So right now under marketing, you have to come under emails and actually set up a campaign. So this is the only area that HighLevel has this put in currently. So right now, if you come in here, select emails, then you simply go to campaigns. Now here, notice I don't have anything in the campaigns. Now I just want to point out there are a couple of different campaigns you can run. Email campaigns and workflow campaigns that you actually have. Right now, this particular feature is only in the email campaigns. Right now, again, through the workflow campaigns, you can come in here and set one of these up for a workflow campaign, but nowhere in the workflow do they have the area to select a category yet for the emails. I imagine that's going to be somewhere in the workflow settings tab is where I would put it if I were them, but I don't know where they're going to put that yet. So let's just go ahead and do an email campaign. So let's just set something up new. We're going to click on new, and I'm going to use one of my templates that I've got here. So this is a demo account. I've got several set up here, and I'm going to use this one that I just called March newsletter. So I'm going to select this one. And again, it doesn't really matter what the email says, just it's something. And I just want to show you what this is like. So here we're going to go through and send and schedule. Now here we're going to you can just simply put in whatever you want for the email address. You have to do that before you send it out. You need to select a person. There's only one person here in the list, and that's me. Down here at the bottom, this is where the preferences are. Select preference type. So you can select new HighLevel features. That's one of them. And then newsletters. Good thing is about that one-on-one, it doesn't show up here in the list, which is cool, but I don't know why they need a default. I guess it's a programming thing. But here I'm going to select newsletters because this is a March newsletter. I'm assuming we're doing a newsletter. So when I do this, I could just simply click on review and send. Critical subject line. Got it. Okay. So where are we at here? Subject line. I'll just type in AI email. My fault on that one. Send. And then right now, what I want to do is show you what it looks like. That's going to come to me. Give me a second here to pull this up. So right now, this is what the email looked like when it gets sent. This is just the newsletter. Now, the biggest thing I want to pull up here is notice down here that this has the unsubscribe right here, but it also, I can't really blow this up, so sorry about that. But it also has manage your preferences. Now, here's something that I thought was pretty interesting. And I'm going to show you this, but I don't know how to fix this or if this is just a temporary glitch for HighLevel, but I can click unsubscribe, which I don't want to do because I want to show you the manage preferences. But if I click on this is going to open it up, and this is what my Chrome gave me. And I was actually quite surprised. Now, this is actually being sent out. All the emails in this particular demo account is not using a custom email domain or dedicated email domain. I don't have that. I'm just using the MSG NDR domain that from HighLevel just to send out emails because it's a test account. So the problem is, though, is that whenever this comes back to manage preferences, there's nowhere in here where I found where you could determine using like your API links, because you can go in and set up all the links that get sent out of here using an API link. It doesn't look like it was using that. So I had to come in here to details, and I had to come in here. Yes, I know that this is an unsafe site and hackers could use this, but I just want to demonstrate this. So I'm just going to go here and click on this, and this is what should have popped up by default. So right now, this right here is what you would end up getting. Manage DigiGlobal preferences. Here's the thing I don't like, the one-on-one. So this will unsubscribe the transaction from emails, like from all emails, but it doesn't necessarily say that. Just unsubscribe your transaction emails and alerts. So that right there should be defined a little bit better. But one of the things they can do is just come here and select newsletters if they don't want to do that, and then collect which one of these categories we'd like to unselect from, newsletters, and then save preferences. So now that you've done this right here is finished. But the whole thing about the Chrome extension, about why it didn't see that, I don't know if this is so new that there's not an SSL certificate yet for that particular site, or how they plan on handling that. But that definitely could be a problem, because that right there would really freak out a prospect or something like that if I sent that to them and they got an email saying, oh, there looks like a hacker site. So just want to give you a warning. I know this is a new feature. They're probably going to end up changing a few things with this, but this right here is basically how it works, so that whenever you're ready, you can get this set up and then fine tune it. But if we come down and look at subscription status, we now see that the newsletter here is unsubscribed. So that right there is a cool feature. I know it's a brand new feature. They're probably going to get some feedback, and the dev team are probably going to do some quick changes for this, but this is a great thing to at least start getting ready and start getting it in your mind of how you want to start separating your emails, depending upon how you have your clients and what you use your emails for particular clients for. So you might want to have preferences there. That way you don't lose a particular person from all email communication, just certain things. And keep in mind, let's just say they've unsubscribed from all of the subscription status. Now, let's just say that they've unsubscribed from everything except the default. Because even though I didn't test this, my thing is that I think if they unsubscribe from the one-on-one, that probably just unsubscribes them like from all of them. But let's just say they unsubscribe from the HighLevel features one and the new one that we created for newsletters. There's no reason why I can't go in, and they haven't unsubscribed from all of them. They've only unsubscribed from those two things. So now I can go in and create a new preference, a new category, and email them through the new category if I wanted to. That's all. Just something to think about. But the whole point of this video is just to show you the new feature, get you thinking about how you could use it, if you should use it in your business. If your client does this, now you can actually implement them and potentially even charge your customers for getting this stuff set up. So if you found this useful, smash that like button. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I do tons of videos like this where I give you just information regarding how you use the HighLevel features, as well as a lot of cool AI tools and how you would actually set up your AI services. Because as an affiliate for HighLevel, that's what I teach all of my affiliates, to run your AI business and to set up a reputation management business. Those are my two favorite. That's what I focus on with my customers, my affiliates. And if you're interested in signing up for HighLevel, there is a 30-day free trial on the link below. Thanks for hanging in there with me, and have a great day. Bye-bye.